Welcome back to the Mindset and CEO Habits series. I'm ADELINE Atlas, and today we're going to talk about one of the hardest but most defining moments in your business journey: what to do when you launch. And hear crickets. No sales, no DMs, no one joins the program, no one clicks the link. It's the moment when all your hard work goes quiet and your brain goes loud. Doubt starts screaming. Panic creeps in. You question your offer, your value, your strategy. And for many people, this is where they give up. But not you. Because today, I'm going to show you what a true CEO does when the silence shows up. How to respond, recalibrate, and relaunch stronger without letting a slow start derail your entire mission. First, normalize the crickets. Let me be clear, every powerful brand has launched to silence at some point. Crickets aren't failure. Crickets are data. You're not behind. You're in the real part of building. The part where you learn what lands, what doesn't, and how to build something with structure, not just hope. So if you're in a launch and no one's buying, don't collapse, don't quit, lean in, because this is where leadership begins. Step 1. Separate emotion from evidence. In the moment, your mind will want to spiral. I must be doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not meant for this. I should just scrap this and start over. Pause. Ask yourself, did I show up with clarity? Did I give people enough time to decide? Did I explain the transformation or just list features? Did I actually sell or just hint? Crickets don't mean you failed. They mean you have a gap, and gaps can be closed with clarity, not collapse. Step 2. Assess the launch timeline. A lot of failed launches aren't failures, they're just rushed. Here's what most people do. Build in private. Announce the offer for 3 days. Post once with a call to action. Hope people flood the cart. Panic when they don't. Start rewriting everything mid-launch. That's not a launch. That's a leak. A real launch needs 2 to 3 weeks of warm-up, educating your audience, teasing transformation. At least 5 to 7 clear calls to action, not vague captions, actual pitch posts. Direct conversations, DMs, emails, follow-ups. Emotional leadership, you staying grounded when your audience is uncertain. So if you're mid-launch and it's quiet, ask, did I actually give this offer a runway? Or did I just drop the link and hope? Step 3. Own the silence publicly. This is where most people hide. They disappear from their stories. They ghost the sales page. They act like the launch never happened. But a CEO stays visible. Try this. I know this offer is next level, and I also know some of you are watching in silence right now. That's okay. I've been there too, and I'm still showing up for the women who are meant for this. This kind of leadership builds trust. You don't just attract buyers by celebrating the wins. You attract them by showing strength in the silence. Step 4. Pivot the energy, not the offer. Your offer doesn't need to change mid-launch, but your approach might. Instead of disappearing, try. Answering objections publicly. Sharing deeper testimonials or origin stories. Doing a live session to walk people through the transformation. Sending a last chance email with a bonus that makes the decision easier. Many buyers decide at the last minute, especially premium buyers. They need confidence. Give it to them. Lead until the end. Step 5. Close with certainty, even if no one buys. End your launch with clarity, not apology. Post something like, doors are closing tonight. If you're ready, let's go. If not, I trust your timeline. Either way, I'll be back. Stronger, clearer, and always building for the women who are meant to rise. This energy leaves the door open and keeps your brand authority intact. You're not begging, you're holding. Step 6. Debrief the data. Once the cart closes, look at the numbers. Don't just react. Learn. Ask. How many people visited the sales page? What was the click-through rate from IG or email? How many actual calls to action were given? Where did most of your engagement drop off? What questions came up in the DMs? This data is gold. It tells you where to clean, where to clarify, and where to shift. You're not starting over, you're optimizing. That's how CEOs think. Step 7. Plan the relaunch. Here's what most people don't realize. Your best launch is the next one, because now you have context. Now you know what to say, how to say it, and when your audience pulls back. So instead of hiding for 3 months, come back soon with more fire. Same offer, new energy. Maybe. Reframe the messaging. Add urgency or bonuses. Build a 7-day waitlist strategy. Drop a private training or free challenge to build momentum. You're not starting from scratch. You're stacking skill. Final tip. Crickets don't mean you're not good enough. They mean you're still learning the language of your audience, still building the muscle of emotional regulation, still sharpening the skill of conversion. Real CEOs don't run from quiet launches. They listen, they refine, they come back with power. So if it's quiet right now, keep going. The silence is where the strategy is built.